Okay. The class is now recording.
Thank you. I'm a data analyst. I currently work as an analytics consultant and a trainer. So I think that's it for now. You could check me up on LinkedIn. And so welcome to class. Thank you, Mr. Charles. I trust we're going to have a very interactive class. I like interactive classes, and I'm sure you're going to learn a lot as you've been doing throughout your journey. So today we'll be talking about Tableau. And this is like the first class on Tableau. So it's an introductory class. And we'll be looking at Tableau. So we're just going to look at today's outline. Let me give you a brief introduction. The outline of today's class. So I'll tell you what Tableau is about. Then we go and try to install Tableau, Tableau desktop, and we sign up in Tableau. That's our browser. So we see how that goes. So before then, let's look at the details of this. So first is introduction to Tableau in data analytics. So the question is, what is Tableau? Tableau is a powerful data visualization tool widely used in the field of data analysis. I understand you've done Excel, you've done SQL, and you've done Power BI, and Tableau is also a business intelligence tool, just like Power BI. So it enables users to create interactive and shareable dashboards that present data trends, comparisons, and insights visually. Tableau's intuitive interface and drag and drop functionality makes it accessible to users with varying technical expertise, allowing them to analyze and interpret complex data sets with ease. So I know from your, coming from Excel, right? Excel, you have to know where a lot of things are. And well, for me, when I started Excel, I had to really know where a lot of things are. So it was quite confusing. And then when I went to Power BI, I'm like, why were people wasting my time? Because Power BI was just a lot of click, 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 click. And going onto Tableau, Tableau was, I think, a lot easier because just drag and drop. This is where I want you to be. You move, you move. Or with Power BI, you see sometimes when you click something, that's not, it doesn't go where you want it to go to. So I think that's the edge Tableau has over Power BI. So Tableau is not drag and drop, you keep it where you want it. So that's it. And so with everyone, you don't need to code, you don't need to do all these things. So everyone, whatever your level, whatever your expertise, beginners, yeah, you can play around Tableau and it's very easy. So, well, obviously, when you look at tools, why am I using this tool? Why Tableau? So we're going to look at the benefits, which are also the advantages of Tableau. So we've listed about 7 advantages. And like I said earlier, the ease of use. So we have Tableau's drag and drop interface, which simplifies the process of creating visualizations, even for beginners. It's a visualization tool. That's its main purpose. There are other purposes, but the main purpose is for visualization as a data analyst. And number 2, it has versatile data connectivity. Just like you can connect to different data sources on Power BI, Tableau even gives you more because Power BI has, it has some, do I say it does like, it has like, there's a favoritism it shows to Microsoft tools and Microsoft apps. So, but with Tableau, it connects to lots and lots of data sources easily. Databases, cloud services, spreadsheets, all of that. And number 3, it has a very interactive, the visualizations are very interactive, very customizable to what you want and how you want it. So users can create dashboards with interactive features. You can drill down, you can do animations. It just makes data exploration awesome. And we go to number 4. Number 4, you can have real-time analysis. So Tableau, when we say real-time, is like now, in the now. So it's not like I'm working on Tableau or there is an update, because some of us have data that comes in, into the system, it comes in in real time, just like I've said, and some monthly and all that. So it makes it easy. It supports like real-time data updates, allowing users to monitor and react to changes instantly. So with Tableau, you have when we get into the interface, you can see where you refresh. So once your data comes in, so you can refresh, and then you can also set up refresh like in Power BI, incremental refreshes. And we have what also another benefit of Tableau is advanced analytics. So with built-in analytics capabilities and integration, so you can integrate with R, with Python, Tableau allows for more in-depth data analysis. So sometimes, like you've gone through Excel, you know that, yeah, it can do analytics, but it's quite, and then like Excel is so everything. It's so deep. It has lots of things you can do with it, but you need to have very, very extremely advanced Excel skills to be able to how do I do this, access or enjoy the many capabilities of Excel. So, but with Tableau, it's a lot easier, and you can do lots of advanced analytics easily with just drag and drop and a little click here, a little click there. And collaboration. So dashboards can be shared easily across teams and devices in collaboration. So like in, I think Power BI, you need to have the Power BI service to be able to share things like across your teams and all that without having to download and send and take a big file, the PBIX and all that. And then with all these transfers, when your data, let me see, yeah, the data moves and you have to start changing data sources. So for Tableau, it's just easy to do collaboration and share your files, your dashboards and all that. And then it has a very large community support. Tableau has a large active community and extensive online resources for learning and troubleshooting. We will get to that when we get into the website. So there are lots of resources. They have a very, very educated YouTube channel. And yeah, you could get a lot free videos and resource materials from Tableau. So that's it. So before we get into the next session, I hope you're with me in the class. So to tell me you understand, could you just show me like a thumbs up, emoji, smiles? You're following the class? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Charles. Charles Okoye, Amura. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Thank you, everyone. So yeah. So let's continue. So we go to the next session. Now we're trying to compare. We're going to compare. You've done the different features between Tableau, Power BI, Excel, and Python. I know you didn't do Python, but everyone knows like Python, not the Python snake, obviously, but yeah, the Python, the coding platform. Yeah. So we're going to look at the features now. So the first one is ease of use. Like I mentioned earlier, Tableau, it's very easy to use with the drop, with the drag and drop capability. It's very easy to use. So the ease of use is very high. And also Power BI, you agree the click, just click, and you get what you want, makes it easy to use. Excel, like I mentioned earlier, you need to know where things are with the numerous tabs and buttons and everything, and pivoting and all that. So it's a bit, you need to have some great skills, analytic skills to work with Excel. And then Python is really low. Like Python, I think everything coding, I'm sorry there are coders here, but for me, like you miss just one comma and you're there for hours on end. So the ease of use for Python is really, really, really low. And then we go to the next comparison, which is visualization. It's very advanced, like we've said, without repeating, all that stuff. It's very advanced. When we get into that, you'll see that Power BI is advanced, but it's limited to Microsoft ecosystem. So I think for those of you, you've done Power BI. So for those of you, you wouldn't have, couldn't have access to Microsoft 365, you couldn't really go into the surveys, and you couldn't use the other in the App Store. You know, Power BI has an App Store, so you couldn't use the other visualizations. And the downfall of that is also because the Microsoft tool, the Microsoft apps, and as the extra apps, the Microsoft apps are free, and then there are third-party apps. Third-party apps, some of them are free and some are not free. So, but then even when you use the free ones or the paid ones, sometimes when you export or when you share on the service or you send to other people, does the same. So that's like a pitfall for Power BI and their visualizations. And Excel, yeah, they are very moderate charts and very limited. And you click and they say, no, you need to do this. We all know that. And for Python, you need to go if your visualizations come up on your screen, on your timeline. Yeah. And then the cost, Tableau has a paid and a free version. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to show you the desktop app and the web app, which is the Tableau Public, and the desktop is paid, but free trial for 2 weeks, which I think should be enough to do what you want to do. And for Power BI, it's affordable and it integrates with Office software. 365, you're able to, like, you know, the whole Microsoft suite, like even the extended suite. And for Excel, Excel is one-time purchase or subscription, but I know the people that do the, you know, the hack, that buy the hacked one wouldn't agree with me, because you need to always go, and maybe when you update your system or you're on the internet, it goes out because it notices this is a pirated copy. So for Excel, one-off, you buy it and it's subscription or purchase, and that's okay. I think it's only the Office 365 that you have to subscribe, and which is it comes with, it's a total package. And then Python is free and open source, so we don't need to pay for that. And there are lots of different platforms you can do your on Python. You can do Anaconda, VS Code. Yeah, so it's quite a handful. And we've talked about data connectivity. Data connectivity is versatile. You can connect to various sources. For Power BI, yeah, you can connect to also different sources, but it's like the favoritism for Microsoft tools, Microsoft apps. So that's it. Like, let me say you're trying to connect to Postgre, it gives quite a lot of problems connected to Power BI. No, Microsoft, but then going the data tab, a lot more, obviously. I'm committed to that. And Python is very flexible because it's a command. So, and then you have to be really good, you know, with your commands to be able to get data from different sources. So it's very flexible, but like I say, you need to be really good with coding to get that, to be able to manipulate these things, because telling the language, you're telling the system what. So that's why Python is very flexible with data connectivity. So skill requirements. So the next one, we go to skill requirements. So we have no, or remember the first column, second column is, let me do this. Okay, the second column is Tableau. So yeah, so for the skill requirement, Tableau is low because we said it's drag and drop. You know, okay, it's here, you come here, you go there. So that's how it is. For Power BI is low and it's moderate. I know you've done DAX. So when you start writing DAX and you start writing advanced DAX formulas, yeah, you know, it's not, yeah, you need extra skills for that. And Excel, like I said earlier, you need advanced analytic skills or Excel skills to maximize the analytics capability of Excel. And Python, haha, The skill has to be really high. You agree with that? You agree with me? Yeah. So that's it with the skill requirements. Advanced analytics, like we said, Tableau is very strong. The why I love Tableau is that the visualizations are very, very customizable. And so with that, you know, it takes your visualization and analytics to a very high level. And for Power BI, it's showing a lot, but yeah, Tableau, it's still beats it to advanced analytics. And Excel is basic. They can be more, but you need really advanced Excel skills. And Python is very strong, like I've mentioned earlier, because it's very dynamic. You tell it exactly what you want to do, but you need very strong Python coding skills to be able to do this. And then community has a very large community. So I think that the growth of I suspect I didn't get all the detail of that, but I think it's Nigeria. But when you say you have a large Tableau community, large and active, you might think, because I know it's Microsoft is very popular in this region, but abroad I know a lot of people work with Tableau, and because of the restrictions with Microsoft, yeah, that's why people go to Tableau. But then you see that most companies already use Microsoft Suite, Excel, Word, and all that. So that's why they're limited to like Power BI. So for Power BI, it's growing rapidly. It's catching up. They're very, very, what's the English? Very, we know that Power BI is monthly, so it's changing, and you just keep growing with it. So let's see where they're going. And Excel is established, it's general purpose. Everyone uses Excel. Like we know, once you finish your secondary education, well, now we were in secondary school, they teach them data processing, right? And it's with Excel. So Excel, everyone uses it. Lots of industry, lots of occupation, you know, people, everybody knows Excel rather than Power BI and all that. And then Python, yeah, there's also a very large and active, because lots of coding careers use that, and yeah, even data analytics, yeah, advanced people, lots of data scientists. There are a lot of careers that use Python, so it's very large and active. So that's it for the section 2, and I'm going to go next into types of Tableau licensing. But before that, with a show of hands, good? Are we going good? Are you following? Okay, thank you, Ms. Charles. Okay, so we continue. So 3, so we have the types of Tableau licensing. So we have the paid version and we have the free version. So for the paid versions, you have Tableau Desktop. Tableau Desktop is the one you download. You know, it's an app you download. So I think you can see my screen. I have it here. I pin it to my taskbar. So it's download, but it's a paid version. But you can have 2 weeks. You're entitled to 2 weeks free trial. You can use the 2 weeks free trial, and also I understand that Tableau Desktop, if you're a student and you can prove you're a student, you could have 1 year free free licensing. So you could explore that if you're students here, and you can prove that. I think it's a simple process, but yeah, you need to prove your current one year benefits from Tableau Desktop. And then we have Tableau Online. Tableau Online is a cloud-based platform. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, that student version, is it applicable to Nigerians? Can you access it? Do you know if Nigerians can access it I know some of these students, it requires you bring your ID or a lot of things before you can access it.
Yeah. Yes, I think 2 years ago, I'm talking 2 years ago, I know a student that was in a class I had that assessed it, but I wasn't a student at that time, so I didn't pursue that. But web on the, what we're going to do, so the people, if you really want that, you could explore it. I think it's pretty straightforward. Well, if you can prove that you're a student.
Okay.
Okay. So there's Tableau Online. So it's a cloud-based platform for sharing and collaborating on dashboards. Yeah, this is online. People rarely use that. Then we have the Tableau server. This is on-premise. It's sharing dashboards. So you do the same way the Power BI service, where this Tableau, that's a Tableau version. So the Tableau server does that for you, where you can check the organization. And then we have the Tableau Creator, Explorer, Viewer. So these are tailored to their different licensing plans for different user roles and needs. So let me say, for example, for data analyst, you have this, you've prepared your report and your dashboard, and you really don't want everyone to see the details of the finances, which are really, private, privileged information in organizations. So there are different views and people you could give access. So I think that's where the Tableau Creator and Explorer view. And I missed one, which is Tableau Prep. So that is a standalone. I think that's one of the pitfalls of Tableau. That's a standalone app, software, and that does cleaning. That's for data cleaning. So it's something you also need to get. But then for where you are, and then all these things are paid versions. So I think you can clean you've done a lot of data cleaning on Excel and Power BI. So you can take your data set, clean on Power Query, and then before you load it into the Tableau interface. So that's it. And then you don't need to really worry about all the paid versions, because if your company is working with a Tableau, then they pay and then you have the license. But then for your own parts of the smaller company, or you need to just for your portfolio, you could use Tableau Public. That's the free version. It's totally free. So Tableau Public is a free version of Tableau that allows users to create visualizations and share them publicly on Tableau's website. So it lacks privacy controls. It doesn't have, whatever you share there is out there. So it makes it unsuitable for sensitive data. So I know there was a time I had, I didn't know this person, but this guy was excited about, Tableau Public and worked for a company, but then thankful enough, he wasn't like he wasn't like a really serious company. No, not like he wasn't a serious company, but they were partnering with him. It wasn't a national company. And so he worked on their data set and put it on his portfolio and shared it on his Tableau Public. So with that has a link. So even if you didn't share the link, even if, I think this person has a profile, or you're just browsing through Tableau Public and you go to that profile, you can see it. You can see the company information on the reports he did. So he was just asked to take it down, and he was asked to take it down, and so he took it down from his Tableau Public. But if it was a more, in quotes, whatever it is in quotes, like an organization, that could lead to a lawsuit, because it's company data, which is very sensitive. And so I think by the time you should have done governance and all that, so we know how to use company data. And so that's it for now. Do you have questions? Before we go into the practicals, do we have questions? Just a very few from what I've said before we go into hands-on. Okay. Mr. Charles Okoye, you could go ahead.
Yeah, hello, good evening. I don't know whether it's only myself. I'm struggling to hear you. It seems the video is stuttering and I can't clearly hear you through the thing. Though I'm getting the grasp of what you're saying, but sometimes it's buffering, sometimes it's seizing. I don't know whether it's network. I don't know whether it's only me. That's just a little concern I want to
Okay.
raise.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll try to project my voice more, but from my
Yeah,
end, my network is okay. I don't know if any other person is having the same issue.
yeah, I think your voice is
Hello.
good, and my only concern from my own end is a network, but I don't think the network is from your side. Although at some point I noticed some network fluctuation from your end, but from my end
Okay.
as well, I've been having terrible network from my end as well. That's why I will not say it's from your network, but there's a bit of generally poor network.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Ephraim, thank you for that feedback.
Good evening, madam. You are welcome to our
Mr.
class.
Ephraim, thank you. Thank you very
Sorry,
much.
I'm having a terrible network here. Maybe later when you are done, I will watch the video. I have a network issue, very terrible. So I just network
Oh,
go off, go come back, go off, go come back. So it's fluctuating.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the feedback. I think, yeah, okay, I think it's general because at times too I struggle. Surprisingly, my network seems stable today, very surprisingly. But I'll try to project my voice so if it's me, so we can do better. Okay, so back to, so now we're going to look at a detailed step-by-step guide to install Tableau Desktop. So this is the free, so this is like Tableau Desktop. I mentioned that there's a free version. You can do a 2 weeks trial. So we're going to visit the Tableau website. So I'll go to that. And so what I usually do, okay, we could just search Tableau. No, I just want Tableau. Right? Okay, because I tried to download it again. So when you click, so when just type in Tableau on your browser, and the first thing to come up should be the Tableau, website, the Tableau website link. And so you could just go to download Tableau Desktop, and I'll click on that. So because I don't want to download it again, I've been earlier on. So I'm going to cancel it. So because I already have it on my system. So I think, so when you click on download, this interface comes up. And so for me, it starts downloading automatically. And then for others, if it doesn't continue, it's downloading automatically, you could click here. And it starts downloading. Is anyone trying this? Because I'm not downloading it again on my system because I have it. Is anyone doing that so we could use your download and you have a fast internet? It doesn't take 5-10 minutes and we could troubleshoot with yours. Is anyone able to download that?
Yes, good evening again,
Fast now.
Shioma. I'm trying to do that.
Okay.
So it's taking me to a page and it says Tableau
Okay.
Desktop. Start your free 14-day trial. So it seems like
Beautiful.
I need to fill a form. It said it only takes about 15 seconds to fill out. So I think I get to fill that out, and then maybe after that, then it takes me to download free trial. Or can I skip?
Yes, beautiful.
Can I skip the form? I just go straight to download free
No,
trial?
no. You need to fill the form because it's a free trial. You need to fill the form and you need to input your name,
Okay.
your organization. Yes. So maybe you don't really need to put your proper company, just or whatever. Do what you want,
Okay.
but you need to fill out the form before it starts download.
Okay, I'm doing that now. Company size 1 to 20 employees, departments, or just put analytics, job role, just put analyst, and then put my phone, my phone number.
Yeah.
Then I check the yes, I would like to receive market. No, do I need to check this? I don't think so.
No, I uncheck that because
Yes, I won't check that. I won't
Yes,
check
please.
that. So I'll fill that out, then I'll just go to download free trial.
Yes, please.
Okay, so it has taken me to don't leave just yet. You only have 3 more steps to go. Okay, the download should begin automatically. If it doesn't, click here. All right, so maybe I'll just click because
Okay, so I think this is where you are. Yeah.
Yes, this is where I am right now. So maybe I'll just click. If it doesn't click here. So I'm just clicking that now, and wait for it coming up. Okay. Okay. Just hang on, trying to. Okay.
Okay, I wouldn't want to take, about time. So while it's downloading, we'll get back to that. So while it's downloading, let's sign up. Let's try while we're trying to install the desktop. So behind the scene, it's downloading. Let's try the free version, which is the Tableau Public. Remember I said we have the Tableau Public, which is free, and it's on the browser. So look at the steps here. It's very easy. So you go to the Tableau Public website. I think I need to put.
Yeah, for Alex, you are raising your hand.
Yes, I experienced something quite different from what Mr. Coca experienced. When I type it on the browser, on the Chrome browser, it brought the Tableau. Then what happened was they asked me to fill the form, which he said he also fill. So, and then when I put my email, they asked me to activate my email. I should go to my email to activate it. After doing that, they are now take me to where I can sign in. Is that okay? Because there's no option for me to download.
Sign in.
Yeah, after I click on the Tableau, they brought a form for me to fill my name, first name, email. So when I put those details, they asked me that I should check my email to activate the Tableau, which after I went to my email, my Gmail, so I click on it, the link. So they are now asking me that I should put my password and confirm it and activate it. So I don't know.
Okay, sir. Did you go to install the Tableau desktop, or you went to Tableau Public?
Yeah, I went to Tableau Public, then I click on start free trial.
Okay. Yeah, the reason you went to Tableau Public, you should go to Tableau Desktop.
Yeah. Yes, to install Tableau desktop. Yes.
Okay.
But you can finish the one you are doing because that is public. You still need that one.
Yeah, that was the next thing I wanted to do. So while we're waiting for Mr. Dotton to install, so I don't extend the class a lot and take your time. So we're just going to do the Tableau Public.
Yes, hello. Do I proceed with the installation? Do I proceed with the installation because I've already downloaded mine?
Okay.
On the installation,
Sorry, can you say that?
Do I need to customize it or just install it directly?
Once
Just
you
install.
once you download it, you double click to get start installation.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
already there. I'm at welcome to
Okay.
Tableau. It's saying
Okay.
that I have two options here: install, customize.
I don't do the customize. I just say install because you might not understand where you're starting, so you don't understand the customize the what you need to customize. So just leave the customize and just install straight up.
In progress.
Okay. Mr. Dalton, how is it going?
Okay, it's still downloading. Just downloaded. It's going to take a while. I think my internet
Okay.
is slow. It's going to take a while, but it's downloading. I just checked the download history now. It's downloading, so I think it's going to take a while. It's still going, from what I see here, it's still going to take. This is coming down. It's going to take almost 30 minutes, but I don't think it's going to take that long. Yeah, but I don't think so. It's
Okay.
coming. I mean, the minutes are reducing fast, but I don't see this downloading in the next finish. I don't think this download will finish in less than five minutes.
Okay. Okay, then let's go to the Tableau public. So to maximize our time. So I'm opening another tab on my browser. To Tableau public. Okay. Yeah. So now we have the Tableau pub. So this is what the Tableau public interface, like the home page looks like. So we mentioned there are lots of resources and free, materials to learn. So if you come to Tableau Public, you could click on this, learn, there's create, there's learn. So how to videos, sample data, it always gives you sample data, things to learn. Also on the Tableau home website, yeah, you can see this resources, and you have a lot of that. So back to the Tableau. So you sign in because I already have an account. So I'm not signing in. So you do sign up. So it's very easy, nothing to install. So you put your first name, you put your last name, you put the email, password, you create your password, confirm the password. Remember, it's case sensitive and the kind of characters you could use. And you click create my account. So just like I'm sorry, I can't remember Mr. Ofo. Yeah, Mr. Ofo said he just filled that out and they sent him a confirmation email. And that's it. Oh, sorry, before I continue, yes, Mr. Sorry, without mothering your name, Mr.
No, Jay,
Amora
you can just call me Godwin, please.
Golden.
Mr. Godwin.
Okay, Godwin. Okay, Godwin. Okay. Mr. Godwin,
I think
yes.
I can't proceed because I have to restart my system. So I think I'll do that later.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But it's really it's not a lot. So it's
No,
not
it's not an issue.
there's nothing difficult. So yes,
No,
you can do it by yourself.
To install a software
Okay.
is not an issue for me. I'll do that later.
Thank you. Okay. So because I already have an account, I think I'll just sign in to my so we can see what the interface looks like. Yeah. So now I've signed into my account and Tableau Public. Now this didn't show well. I don't know why.
Sorry,
No, I've signed in.
are we going to use the two, both the one for
So
public?
so now I've signed in. This is, yes, please.
I'm asking if we are going to use the two for public and then the one for desktop.
Sorry, Mr. Opa, could you speak up, please?
Okay, I'm asking if the Tableau for public and the one we are downloading for desktop.
Yes.
Are we going to
Yes, the
use
one you have. Yes, Tableau for public.
Okay.
No, we're not using it today. No, we just want to see how the environment is and everyone's set up. So the next class, it's easy.
Yeah, the question of four is asking if we are going to. Yes, we are going to use both of them because the desktop is just for 2 weeks. You lose the access if you don't pay. But the public is forever, so you can continue to use the public. But the only thing is there is limited features in the public. And the reason we want to use the desktop as well is that we have full understanding, because when you are going to work in an organization, is going to be the premium version we are going to use. So we have to understand how the premium version looks like.
Okay, sir. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Chairman.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Charles. I'm sorry, Mr. Opa, I didn't get your question properly. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. So I need to create, so if I want to create, I go to my profile. So I have some visualizations here. And if I want, this is all visualizations. And I want to create, so it's here by the right, like the mid part, right, middle, create a viz. That means create a visualization. And you click. Okay. Now the network is buffering. The network is buffering. Okay. Yeah, so this is what the interface looks like. The data, this is empty because we haven't brought in any data set, so it's blank. So this is where you get, so you can add your files. This is new data source. We'll start with that in the next class. This is your canvas where you build your visualizations. These are the kind of visualizations you can build. So when you bring in a data set and put and drag, drag and drop something here, then these come to life and you can select what you want. So this is it for Tableau Public. And then you do, you just keep going. And if you want to save your work, you just do publish or save or do that. But we can see that in the next class. So that is what the interface looks like. And then I'll show you what the interface looks like at the Tableau desktop, because we don't have time. So when you download it, you could go through it. So this Tableau desktop, I'm just going to open it up because I have it already installed to save our time. I would have opened it before now. here. So because it's a free trial, I just downloaded it before the class, so it's not difficult during the class. So I'll say yes, continue free trial. Activate if you're now like the big boy and the big girl and you have a product key, so you can activate or continue with trial. So this is the default.
Madam Chairman, excuse me, please. I think on
Yes,
behalf
please.
of my team and I, we will still have to go through this dashboard because of network. Because majority of us are having network issue. I get me. Majority of us, 99% of us. So I think I will beg you to go through this thing, maybe probably in next class when the network is very, very okay.
I subscribe to that.
Okay, yes. Just like I mentioned, I just want to show you what the interface is like. The class is about to end. I just want to show you when you download and you open it, this is what it is. I'm not teaching.
Okay, no problem.
This is just what it is. So in the next class, yes, we're going to start with the interface, for familiarizing with the interface before we work on a data set. Is that okay?
Yes, very okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And I think, yeah, because everyone is my internet just started trying to misbehave too. But yeah, we thank God we've come to the end of the class. And that's it. Okay, so that's it for now.
Thank you so much. We appreciate.
Thank you. Thank you,
Madam Chairman.
Mr. Oko, I didn't hear you really well. Could you just...
I'm appreciating the class. What you have done so far is nice. Well done.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Shama, that's a good one. And can you hear me?
Go over to you. Thank you.
Yes, I say that's a good one. And your presentation is okay. And we enjoyed the class. The network issue is general, but your network even seems to be better than mine because today I have to go out and come back. But yeah, so let's it's quite interactive, and yeah, we are not struggling to follow your class. So let's see how it's going to be tomorrow. So for me, that's good, and I believe we are following because you can see them giving you thumbs up. So, and I want to appreciate everybody for the support. You know, this is her first time joining or being part of us, and she seems to have adapted so much. It just seems like she's been part of us. We've been here for getting to, how long have we been here?
I think we started sometime in October, so this will be our 4th month.
Yeah, you can see we've been here.
Oh, wow.
We've been together for a long time, and you just joined.
Wow.
You seems to have, it started flowing. So that's it. So thank you, and yeah, we've come to be part of us. So thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Charles, for the confidence. And thank you, everyone, for allowing Mr. Charles to bring me on board to take your class. Thank you very much. And I hope we have better, insightful, and learning moments. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Chima.
I'll go up now, Mr. Charles. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Thank you for the support. I really appreciate. And yeah, I'm here. We are still working together, but we are just trying to grow. It's part of the growth, and yeah. So as we are growing, many of us
Good
from
night,
this,
everybody. Really appreciate.
yeah, Ephraim, thank you. So thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, so night.
Yeah, thank you.